This was a top-tier theft ring. At that moment, the SWAT team continued their search, completely unaware that the fugitives had already changed into plain clothes and were now mingling with the crowd. What was even more terrifying was that a highly skilled hacker tampered with the police surveillance footage in an instant. The police were still confused when the entire monitoring system was suddenly breached. The execution of this operation was chillingly precise. Even when passing the suspects face to face, the officers failed to recognize them. It was obvious that these criminals were well trained in counter-surveillance tactics, especially when it came to changing clothes and disguises in the blink of an eye. They slipped away silently and smoothly, evading the closing in special forces. Yet, at that very moment, the SWAT commanders suddenly recalled a key distinguishing feature of one of the suspects from their earlier confrontation. He immediately turned around and chased back in their direction. But the mastermind behind this escape had already anticipated this move. He ordered all his men to change their disguises once again at once. A young man quickly put on a wig. In the blink of an eye, he transformed into a stunning woman. It became impossible to recognize him. But just then, all the police officers turned on their body cameras simultaneously. The AI began real-time facial recognition. Anyone without entry records would be identified as a suspect. However, by then, the fugitives had already fled to the hotel lobby, where a huge crowd of showgoers had gathered. By the time the police realized what was happening, the gang had jumped into a massive golden tree structure and escaped through the basement.